Hello and welcome to this week's spiritual guidance. I'm Robert Reeves, and let's just take a minute just to take a deep breath in and out. Okay, sometimes whatever's going on around you, whatever you're experiencing in your life, we can forget to breathe properly. We can start to get worked up, we can start to be affected by anxiety, and we start to get this real shallow breathing. So let's just take a minute just to take some nice, deep, cleansing breaths. And that's also going to allow you to hear the messages and to be more receptive to the guidance that comes through this week. Okay, so let's see what card comes up from the angels. I'm asking them to send the energy of all of your prayers, all of your thoughts and intentions, anything that you're going through that you need some help with right now. Let's ask the angels to help answer those questions today. And the angels are also wanting to thank all of you who have continued to send prayers and healing to everyone who's needing it around our world. There's still a lot of things going on, a lot of people that are struggling and experiencing this devastation. So thank you from me and thank you from the angels for continuing to send that positive energy where it's needed most. So let's see what card comes up this week. Uplift your thoughts. Okay, so here's the story then. When we start to listen to the negative stuff, we start to pay attention to all the scary things that are going on in the world, or looking at these horrifying things that are happening in the media, or the things the media are completely ignoring, it can make us upset. We're sensitive people, we're human beings, we have feelings, we have emotions, and when we see these things going on in our planet or even in our own communities, it affects us. And we start to wonder, well, what can I do? And is there any hope? And we start to get these really dark, scary, depressed thoughts. Maybe it's even just more localized for you, and there's some things that are going on in your life where there's just horrible things happening. And you kind of look out and you go, what have I done to deserve this kind of stuff? Why is it that every time I seem to get back on my feet, something knocks me down? Well, this card is telling us that we need to really shift our focus. We don't want to focus on the negatives. We don't want to pay attention to the bad stuff that's going on. We want to look at the lessons involved, notice what we can learn from it, how we can, respond or, be a better person. But we don't want to slip into that negative stuff and only focus on that. That's the trap. Okay? When we do that, we start to be one of those people that needs help. It's like a vision of those, animals way back when in like the Ice Age or whenever it was, I don't know, I have no idea. But those kind of things where they had those like tar pits or something, and like a woolly mammoth would kind of get stuck and it would start sinking. It's like we don't want to slip into that dark stuff. So we don't want to put our foot in there. We don't want to test it out. We don't want to see how far we can go before we can try and pull ourselves back out again. We need to stand on the edge and go, I'm here to shine light. Part of you is a light worker, which means your job is to shine more light, to bring more joy, and to share happiness with people around you. And so when this stuff is going on around you in your own life or in your community or even the planet, and you see everyone is focused on doom and gloom stuff, this is your moment to lift the vibration. So focus on the blessings. Focus on the things that are coming through this so that we can see the good in humanity, to remind us that there's still hope, that there are good people in the world, and you are one of them. And so this is telling you to uplift your thoughts, let go of the old stuff, let go of the baggage. Don't let previous experiences decide that this is what your future is going to look like. Because this is a completely different experience now, a completely different time, which means you can get a totally different result. So this week, I feel the angels are giving us a really big push. It's a real big kick up the backside to get back on track and to focus on the light. Okay, we don't want to slip into the dark stuff. We don't want to buy into the doom and gloom. And that's not ignoring what's happening, you know? I don't want anyone to send me messages and say, oh, but you're ignoring all these things. No, we're not. You know, we want to look at them as a way of how could I help? You know, how can I help? What can I do to better these people, to help save them, to do whatever we can to help them rebuild, rather than looking at the tragedy and just going, this is so sad, and put more sadness, more depression, more fear into that experience. That's not going to help anybody. Okay, so I know you will trust your own guidance as to the best way that you can be of service, the best way that you can support those people in your life and the rest of those people in the world. So let's trust our guidance. Let's take on part of our gifts and part of our purpose to bring more light, and let's shine that light to help lift up the energy of everyone around us. So I'm sending you lots of gratitude. I'm sending you lots of angels, lots of extra light this week. As I said, it feels like the angels giving us an extra little push this week. So be ready, but know that they're doing this through love because they want us all to get back on track. So I'm sending you my gratitude. I can't wait to connect with you again soon, and may all of your dreams come true.